Snapchats on the ones and twos. We're back again. Very excited about this one this week. Needs no introduction, I suppose. Mr. Matthew Pritchard. For those of you who don't know him, Dirty Sanchez, endurance athlete, dirty vegan. Thanks for coming on board, pal. Appreciate it.
No problems, man. All good.
I'm excited to see where this one goes. I've got some notes written down, but it could go fucking anywhere, to be honest.
I turned up at your house with a 2 litre bottle of fizzy water because I'm currently sort of doing this drink water all day and have one meal in the night.
Okay.
Is that intermittent fasting?
Yeah, how are you finding that?
Only because I put on 1.5 stone.
Yeah.
And I fractured my back in my spine in Dubai.
Yeah.
October.
Okay.
Skateboarding with Dent and all the 40s crew and stuff.
Yeah.
I fucking smashed myself in the back and it was an agony and I knew there was nothing was wrong. I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
I'll wait till I get home. Got home. Yeah, you fractured your spine. So I had 3 months off and it was around about Christmas time. Just, well, what do you do? I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just went, wow. And I ate the bottle as well. And then,
yeah.
And I just thought, Christ. I thought, I'm going to weigh myself here. Yeah. What's happened to me? And then it's 15.5 stone. I've never been 15.5 stone. And things like that sort of like wake you up a bit.
Yeah.
So I got sort of like a little bit. And then 3 weeks ago, the doctor said I could start doing swimming and stationary cycling.
Yeah.
Just not jarring my back.
Yeah.
So since I've been doing that, I've just sort of get trimming off the weight a bit and slowly but surely getting. How are you
finding 1 meal a day?
Do you know what? I thought it'd be rock because I just love eating.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Is it a massive meal, like bigger than normal, just to compensate?
No, because I got my stomach shrunk a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Since doing it.
Yeah.
So it's not a massive meal to compensate. No, I just eat.
That's mad, that is. I'm literally in my second week now of I weighed myself and I was 20 stone, and like I've never been small, but I'm normally around 17, and I've had 6 months doing a lot of hospitality in my job, so I'm on the piss every week and then eating badly, and it's a cycle then, and then I wasn't training, and 6 months later I was like, Jesus, I look like one of the clumps. So I was like, right, I need to get back into it now. Everyone's on a bit of a health kick.
How old are you though?
I'm 34.
See, I'm 47, so my metabolism is a lot lower than yours. You could.
Oh, I don't know.
Shred it off quicker.
To be fair, I do get in not good nick, but I do lose body fat and put on muscle fairly quickly if I put my mind to it.
Yeah, same here.
The problem is I would normally just eat what I want when I want, and I don't really care. But yeah, a bit of a wake-up call the other week.
Yeah, I think when you're fully training, you don't give a shit what you eat.
No.
Well, when you do, I'm always aware of what I'm eating, because I have a pretty decent, balanced vegan diet.
Yeah.
But, I don't kick myself up the arse if I eat a whole thing of Oreos or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If I'm training.
Yeah. Really the thing is, you're burning the calories, especially with some of the stuff that you've done around the endurance.
Well, yeah,
you need the calories.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost the same. It's the same thing every year. Set myself whatever challenge it is.
Yeah.
Work at it to get to that goal. And then once you actually do the challenge, because the last one was 10 Ironmans, 10 days, once you've done that, that's so many calories a day. But I was still burning I lost more weight after the event than what I did whilst I was doing it.
Yeah.
Because it was still burning.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I got really skinny and I just thought, shit. And then that's when you sort of...
Yeah.
How can I explain it? You work hard all year to get the thing, then you go really skinny, and you sort of feel like you've got permission to eat what you want because you've just done all that hard work, and then you slip into this really bad diet and then you end up getting a little bit depressed because you got the blues from not training anymore. Blah, blah, blah.
It's a vicious cycle then, isn't it?
It's a cycle, until you pull yourself out of that hole, have a word to yourself, right, next year I'm going to do this, and start again. That's how the years are.
No, mate, I think that happens to all of us. Normally, I'd have a Heineken, but because I'm trying to be a bit better, we got some 0% here, so
Well, that's all right for me. I'm quite.
Yeah,
He's
well-
actually quite nice to me.
It's only like 69 calories, so cheers, pal.
69 calories.
I think 69 calories, there we are. So I have one of these. I'll probably get rinsed now for having one of these, because I normally give it a big one, bit of a big swig, and now I'm drinking 0%, so
Well, it's it.
boys will tuck in now.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, the longest I ever did was 93 days, no booze.
Yeah.
Of all the challenges I've ever done in life, that was the hardest.
Was it?
Because it's so.
It's ingrained in our culture, innit, to go for a beer.
You celebrate with it. You celebrate birthdays with it. Everything involves alcohol.
Yeah.
Like you go to dinners, alcohol, wines, this or that. And it's not just that. It's just. But yeah, it's just when you tell people you don't want to drink, you know, it's like the boys.
Yeah.
What you want about fucking how do you want to drink? You fucking fat. I'm not buying you non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Like if you said to somebody, "Oh, do you want?" You know, do you want a fucking veil of a veil of heroin? They'll go, what? You
off
get
your
out
head.
of my fucking group and
Yeah.
you fucking dirty c***. But it's like, yeah. But that's so hard it is, isn't it?
Yeah, no, mate, I
but
agree.
I do enjoy it as well. It's nicer food, just nice.
And me,
Yeah.
like, I'm not a massive like wine drinker, and I think maybe if I went down that route, it would be probably less bingey and a bit more just social now and again. But the thing is, like, especially like in rugby circles when you got my mates, I won't drink all week, and then Saturday, 10, 12 pints, half a bottle of gin, not a problem. And then, you know, if I'm on a stag,
10 or 12 pints.
oh, easy.
And a bottle of gin.
I went through a stage. I don't really do it as much
What
anymore.
the I'd be. I can't.
Mate, I went through a stage where I'd get on Instagram, I'd like tag in the first drink, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I think the most I did, this isn't big or clever, but the most I did was 24 or 25 drinks, and that was at 9 p.m, and I got in about 3 in the morning, and I'm not one to do anything else, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll just have a drink.
Oh, you didn't have it. It wasn't aided.
I'm not. No, I'm not one of those. Like, no. It, with work and stuff like that, like it's just not for me, you know. But yeah, that was a pretty. It's one of the only things I'm half decent at.
Yeah, but do you know what was going on at all?
Yeah, I'm quite aware. But there's been times where I've not been, but 9 times out of 10, I'm fully aware. One of my mates was on here actually.
Pretty much 9 out of 10 I'm aware of run to it.
Yeah, my mate Thea's a mate because he doesn't drink anymore, and he said doesn't matter what time of the night, next morning, the minute someone talks to you, you're there and you know exactly what's going on. Because I look around, just make sure everyone's all right, and he's like, you always know what's going on, always.
What, when you're sober?
No, when I'm drunk.
Right.
So I could be tanked up, but I know fully well what's going on. You got Lemmy, your little dog's running around the gaff.
Yeah, if you little pitter patters, it's my Lemmy's feet.
Yeah, it's not us running around.
Yeah, it's not us.
So mate, let's. I'm fascinated by what you're gonna come out with today. Let me take it back.
I'm not going to put my cock out.
I've got some questions right at the end.
Right, yeah, cool.
One of them might mention something like that.
I think I guess what it is.
So you were saying earlier, you grew up in Cardiff, went to Glantav. What were you like back then? Bit of a tearaway? Not the biggest fan of school, or just didn't enjoy it, or? I
wasn't a tear. I know it wasn't a tearaway because I just sort of just kept myself to myself. I suppose I was just that kid who was different in school, hence the bullying.
Yeah.
And it always, it is. There's certain people I've heard of recently, you're getting the same kind of thing, and that person outside of school is that they do things. They go to a running club. They do this. They're good at it. So, but when others say don't do it, they sort of gang up on her because she's weird. She does all that.
Yeah.
It's just because I was a skateboarder back then in school.
Yeah.
And skateboarding then, well now, it's fucking
it's everywhere now.
It's accepted.
Yeah.
But then it was
Tony Hawk's back then. I remember growing up playing her.
Yeah, well, Tony Hawk was only pretty much a kid like me back then. But I mean. Our school, what it was, I hated school anyway. I wasn't bright. I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I just got on with it. I wanted to be a stuntman.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a stuntman or a chef.
Why stuntman?
Oh,
Influences in your life, or?
Yeah, I loved Colt Seavers and Dukes Hazzard and all that kind of stuff, and Charlie Chaplin and I thought I wanted to be a Hollywood stuntman.
Yeah.
And because when I went to see the careers teacher, you have
A level or GCSE or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was. And I said, "Oh, you want to be a stuntman?" She went, "No. What do you want to be?" I said, "A stuntman."
A fucking stuntman, yeah.
No, that's not a career. And I just, that's old school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be a teacher or a nurse? No, a stuntman. But in the end, I thought, well, yeah, you enjoy cooking. I said, yeah, cooking. And then sort of applied for catering college in Colchester Avenue. And I left school and did that for 2 years.
Yeah, okay. So when did the skateboarding start to kick off?
15 I started.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I kept seeing in magazines and I thought, this looks fucking great. This looks really good. But I asked, trying to persuade my mum so I could buy a board. She was like, no, you're not having one of them, they're too dangerous. No, but I was like, but there was something, there must have been, I can't remember because I'm so young, but there must have been something in me that I just really wanted to do it. And I just pestered my mother until she gave in.
Did you like extreme sports and that sort of stuff?
Well, it wasn't really called extreme sports then. I think it wasn't really classed as...
Yeah.
We never knew of it like that. It was just a hobby, wasn't it?
Okay.
And she gave in the end.
Persistence.
And I did a morning paper round, evening paper round, Echo in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And a milk round on a Saturday morning. So I had to work to pay for my skateboard. I saved up, got my first board. And just that was it, man. I think that's one of the things I've got in my life which proper got hooked on. Like
fell in love straight away.
Oh yeah, I ate, slept and drank it.
Yeah.
I just went to bed, couldn't wait till waking up next day, where am I going, where am I skating. It was just forever on my mind. It was just always on my mind. Okay. When I went to college, lunchtime, they'd all go to the pub. Yeah. I'd go skating on college grounds. Yeah. So yeah.
And when did it start becoming a bit more than just a hobby? That's something that you love. Then when did you start thinking, I'm actually fucking real good at this? It's quite a tough thing just to pick up and off you go.
Yeah, I had to work at it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was so obsessed with it.
You give it hours and hours and hours.
I give so many hours. And like anything in life, you put that many hours in, you're going to get results.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to a skate comp called Radlands in Northampton.
Yeah.
And I won it. And then some guy said, that guy there wants to sponsor you.
Yeah. And
there was a guy called Alvin Singfield. And then there was another guy, Jeremy Fox, with the Death Box at the time. He offered me sponsorship. I went, what the fuck? Whoa, shit. So
a bit of cash and all that then?
No, it wasn't really cash. It's just free stuff.
Clothes and boards.
Which banging, because it cost me so much. It means I didn't have to go in my pocket.
Yeah.
So he said, I'll try it with Alvin. And Alvin worked for a distribution company. And he gave me 4 boards a month. Trainers, clothes, wheels, trucks, and it was like Christmas every month. I was only young, and it was just, it was amazing. So that's when I sort of thought, well, if these companies are going to be chucking all this stuff at me, and I think it gave me a massive boost as well. Because I remember there was a time where I just had that moment. I could fucking do anything.
Yeah.
And when I started skating, it was that confident mind I was going to land everything.
Yeah.
And it didn't last for very long, as in not like an hour or anything.
Yeah.
And there was this one summer, and I just went for it.
Yeah.
And that's when I did some stuff in Milton Keynes, and there's like stairs that they named after me now, which are still there today, and some gaps and stuff. But yeah, it was Good times, man. Really good times.
It's mad. Like, imagine doing that now as a kid, because you'd have social media and you'd just blow up straight away. Then, wouldn't you? There's a kid now. He's like, I can't think who he is now, and he's at the Olympics or something like that, and he tried for the Olympics. He was like 8 or 9 or something stupid like that. Was it American kid?
Sky Brown.
Oh yeah,
Sky, she's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl. Yeah.
And
She's unbelievable.
Well, Japanese British she is.
Yeah, okay.
So she can go for the British Olympic team.
She
was fucking so good.
On BBC Sport, but she is a kid.
She's
like
kid,
tiny.
Yeah, but she's fucking amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But because of social media now, that just blows up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you didn't have that. You had to.
Well,
you had to do the rounds, did you?
People got to know because when I did the big stairs and stuff and the gaps in Milton Keynes, there were photographers with us who worked for the magazines.
Okay.
So obviously they went in the mags.
Yeah.
The mags. That's what you got to know back then, wasn't it? And obviously all the skate comms which were planned were all in the mags.
Yeah.
And then that's how you sort of.
Our
place of meeting was the skate comms.
Okay.
And you'd see all your mates you hadn't seen for ages. You'd skate all Saturday. And you go out on the Saturday night, cause havoc. On Sunday then you go there for the comp and go home. So yeah. Fuck, I mean, the fucking such good days. There was just no worries, was there? It was just you and your mates, skate, drink, have a laugh.
And were you, because your mindset, like obviously I watching Dirty Sanchez obviously growing up and that, and you say like I'm a bit of a fucking mad bastard or whatever. Was your mindset like that then, as in not necessarily let's cause havoc, but I'm not scared of anything as such?
I'm scared of a lot of stuff.
I see, Joe, I did watch actually the Dirty Vegan where you climb through the caves.
Yeah.
I watched that last night and I was getting anxious watching it because I don't like stuff like that. And you have a proper moment, don't you, where you start climbing through and then stop and go back.
Yeah, because I just can't do it.
Yeah.
But in my head as well, I wanted to go all the way through because I thought when this comes out on TV and I chicken out, I'm gonna fucking get it. So I thought I'm going through. Close your eyes. I closed my eyes and I just went really fast through and I did it and I was buzzing. But yeah, I mean I don't like electricity. The silent killer I call it. Claustrophobia.
Spiders.
And I'm it's not too bad with spiders anymore. As I get older, I'm not getting as bad.
Yeah.
But if anything, fear really is just shyness and being invited to do stuff and standing in front of loads of people and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I've had to do so much of it recently.
Yeah.
That I'm starting to beat.
It's fear of the unknown, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. And the more you get to know it, the more
that I do it, the more it's like I would. If you told me I'd got to go and do a Q&A or to go and do a talk at the thing years, I'd say, man, the first 30 vegans, because it all started kicking off again. I thought, fucking hell, here we go. Everyone wants a piece of the pie, which is great.
Yeah.
And then it was my agents going, oh, you've got to do this thing. And I'm like, fuck, man, my palms sweaty.
Yeah.
And just working my way up to do it. But then I actually get a fucking buzz off it now.
You will, won't you?
So from one extreme to another, don't get me wrong, I still get nervous. I mean, I think that's natural in all of us.
Yeah, of course it is.
If you weren't nervous, I think you'd be a bit potty. But I actually enjoy just going out and I think it's made me a better person as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's less to worry about.
It's a growth, I suppose, in mindset, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I've achieved.
You've evolved as a person, and
I tackled fear basically.
Yeah, head on.
Literally, like jumping in the deep end.
Yeah.
And you got to learn how to swim. But it's the fucking it's fucking true.
I know, I fucking know. Trust me.
Yeah, you're on stage. You either got to run off crying, or you fucking stand there and go for it.
Have you ever cried yet on stage?
Yeah, in school. That's what put me off.
Is it?
Yeah, the teacher made me in front of loads of people. I go, what do I do? You have to. And I just sat there, and then ever since, it's just fucking been engraved in my head. So, yeah I'm not sorry, teacher. Do you know who you are? I don't know who you are. Cheers for being a I'm
sure that I'll get back to him. Yeah. Tell me, talk to me about how it all started then. So it was you and Dainton, Pritchard versus Dainton, and then that obviously developed into Dirty Sanchez. Was Dainton one of your mates from skateboarding?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, me, Daint, pretty much for the South Wales scene, the Southgate house in town by the station.
Okay.
We had banks, like brick banks.
Yeah.
All the skateboarders used to congregate there, and that's how I met a lot of my friends I've got today, because they were all skateboarders. And we used to do every weekend. If it was dry, just go there, happy days. That's how I met Daint, met Panch, Joyce we met on the competition circuit. So me and Daint, I used to go to Daint's house every Friday and Saturday stuff, because his missus had a mini ramp in the back garden. We used to go pond the pool. You know, those days when you first start drinking cider, and if you fall asleep, you shave your hair off and all this bollocks. And then, we'd sleep skaters ramp in the summer, sleep in my mate's car, and drive home the next day. Fucking great. Good laugh. And, me and Dave did fucking shitloads together. We'd been fucking here, there, and everywhere. And I think it was we watched some videos. So, well, let's fucking do our own video called Pritchard vs. Dayton, because we were always in competition with one another. Yeah. You have one of your best mates. I'm gonna have to get you now. It's only friendly kind of stuff. And
but you've got to outdo the next one then, haven't you?
And you're always winding each other. Yeah. And we had that kind of relationship, and so we put the Pritchard vs. Dayton video together, and obviously Panch was part of it, because he was always falling asleep and fucking about, so he was in there doing that. Yeah. Joyce, we got in and to do some sick stuff for it. So it was sort of a video mixture of Sanchez stuff and really good skateboarding. Yeah. And it took off. It really, just went mental. And next thing, MTV comes knocking.
And, mad. MTV were in their prime then as well, weren't they?
Yeah, and it was just like, because I was working for Globe Skate Shoes in
town, is it?
Porthcawl.
Oh, okay.
In double over at Porthcawl for Brad Hockridge. He was a fucking good bloke to work for as well. You know, he always gave me time off when I needed it to go do skating and stuff. And he helped us use the distribution company for us to distribute our videos, Pritchard vs. Dayton. Yeah. And then, I was in the office, my phone went, there's a Martha DeLapp on the phone for you from MTV. I went, fucking hell, who's this? No, fucking winding me up.
One of the boys.
I thought, fucking, date for somebody to phone me up. And I went, yeah, whatever. And she's like, no, it's Martha DeLapp from MTV. I was like, oh, right. Of course, I phoned up. Fucking Date then. I got the same shit off him. Yeah, whatever, you winding me up. Yeah. Same old shit. Anyway, went to London. Yeah. Like tourists. I had one of those cameras then, the check-away cameras. Okay. No way, MTV sign. Yeah. Like little fucking kids. And then...
you thought it was a bit of a jolly, was it? A bit of a day out?
Yeah, a bit of a day out. They ain't gonna like us. All that kind of...
Yeah.
So we might as well get the snaps now to prove that we were in there at one point. And then... yeah, I remember getting naked. I remember getting fucking naked and running through the open plan office and shouting, Jesus made us naked with Joycey. They just went,
oh shit.
Oh my God, that's it. We're never coming back here again. We've lost the job. We only just got here. Yeah. 2 weeks later, the phone went, you got the job. And from that day onwards, the madness commenced.
Life changed.
Life changed big time.
Was there things that they asked you to do that were ever too far for you guys, or were there things that you said let's do and they stopped it?
I don't think anything was too far, really. I think not this in my head now. Maybe there was. Yeah. But not that I can remember. The only person who would stop us would be a health and safety officer, which then we'd try and go do it behind his back.
Well, I saw one, and you're on top of a ladder in a field, and they smash the car straight through the ladder. You land on your head off the back of the car.
Yeah, remember I said I wanted to be a stuntman?
Yeah.
Fucking, this is right up my street. I'll fucking do this, do that. And there was a rickety ladder as well. And I said to Dave, so make sure you...
Pissing down with rain,
muddy as fuck, slippery. Yeah. And the ladder was... And I thought, right, stand here now, you need to go fast. Because I said, if you go fast, I land on my
Yeah,
feet on the
It'll
ground.
just take it away.
Yeah, and he went fucking slow, didn't he? Took me out, almost broke my neck.
Mate, you land fully on your neck and shoulder, like with your back
And then my
arched
leg comes over.
Yeah.
But fuck, the laughter watching the footage.
Mate, I know.
But we knew that I was gold footage.
Yeah.
And that was the very first stunt we did.
And
So it's like, you go, this is fucking great.
do they, like, how did it work back then? Was it like, right, we're going to do a series and this is the money and what are you going to bring to the series? Or did they lay out and go, we're going to take you to these places, here's some ideas we've got, how would you make it better?
They come up with ideas. They come up with ideas, we come up with ideas. So, but ours was more spontaneous.
Yeah.
Like
Just there and then
we'd walk
do it.
into a pub, oh, look at that super table.
Yeah.
What if we did? And
Yeah,
then now,
yeah.
so the cameras are constantly rolling with us. There was
Did
no
you
like
always-
start action because
Yeah.
we needed it to be as genuine as possible,
Authentic,
not fake. I can't fucking stand doing fake shit.
Yeah.
And you can read the fake thing a mile
Okay.
off. So that's where they kept the cameras rolling.
Yeah.
Because if anything happened, they just picked up.
Yeah.
And trust me, anything could have happened. Because I had to go and look for a house, which is in Arabella Street in
Yeah.
Cardiff. And fuck, man, that house was just fucking wild. We called the house Dooming then. The place, oh, fuck. Oh, lush.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
Some
we
stories
got
probably
fucking-
not from in
Well,
here. Like.
yeah, I mean, the first series, you just think, first series, nobody's going to want a fucking second series. So you just went all out. And the next thing, second series, money goes up again. And
It's actually a
then
job,
you
like
bank-
a proper job.
Yeah,
like.
your bank for getting filled up. It's like, oh, I've never seen this much money before. And then
Yeah.
fucking, yeah, you celebrate.
Did they expect more and more of you? Like, what was it? What was it like living? What was your mindset in that? You know, did you always have that? This is for the money, and this is why I'm doing it now, or is it? Fuck it, let's just have a laugh, and that's a byproduct.
A bit of both. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to live. We're all here to earn money to live, and
Yeah.
the money was good. And if I can have that much money for having that much fun with my mates,
Yeah,
this is a fucking good job.
it's
Although at times it was a bit terrifying,
yeah.
but yeah, you can't complain when you're doing it. When you like
With your mates as well, I suppose.
What do you do for a job? I hurt me and my mates on purpose for a fucking laugh. It's just like boy's best dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was good. It was great.
What's because obviously you had Jackass at the time. Did you guys know the comparisons and feel the comparisons, or was it very much fuck them, we're going on our own path? And
Well, the Pritchard vs. Dane video went out before Jackass.
yeah,
And there was a skate video called CKY, which is Bamgera stuff.
yeah,
So we were all pretty much on the same level, but there was them in the US doing it.
Yeah.
Just we were doing it in the UK. They happened to have the TV show Jackass.
yeah,
So Pritchard vs. Dayton and CKY videos, they were pretty much the same.
yeah,
All of a sudden they get one in on MTV, Jackass.
yeah.
And then as soon as that comes up, then MTV UK wanted something similar.
Okay.
Like they do Jersey Shore,
Geordie Shore,
So
yeah,
they,
yeah,
And they
yeah.
obviously they came headhunting.
Yeah.
Well, who's
Who's the
most-
maddest
who's
bastards
the
we can
maddest
find?
in this country? And they managed to get my number, and I thought, oh. So
Was there ever a chance of a collaboration?
no.
Never entertained it.
No. I don't. I mean, I know the Dudesons and Jackass get on. We get on with the Dudesons. You know, so I mean, Pat McGuinness is a skateboarder, so I met him. Was it twice in London?
Yeah.
I met Steve-O and Pontius and stuff.
Yeah.
In Miami once in the Miami Music Awards.
Oh, yeah.
There's no animosity against them. There's no.
No.
Yeah, it's just I fucking I love what they do,
Yeah.
and that's it. But it would have been good to have, I reckon, Dirty Sanchez, Jackass, all
Yeah.
big fucking.
You can imagine the collaboration.
Oh, fucking! You'd be getting done over left, right, and
There'd be actually some.
maybe war.
Yeah. And people would get in trouble for that as well.
I
reckon.
think there could be a death.
We've never lost a man yet, but there could be one on the way.
Yeah.
That's fucking bonkers, right? What's the what was your favourite? What's the worst prank you did? I say prank. What's the worst you did, and what was your favourite? What's the one? If anyone said, "What did you do? What did you do? How did you become a name in the UK?" What would you show them? What's the one that you would show them?
Good question. Oh, there's a few, yeah.
What sticks out for you?
I think for the 10 Ironmen in 10 days.
Yeah, that's meant. I'll come on to that.
Yeah, I'm proud of it all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm proud and grateful.
Yeah.
Because I never thought I'd ever have any of this.
Would you change any of it now, knowing what you know and living your life now? Would you have changed any of that earlier stuff?
No. Because I think it was just extension up to what I'm doing now.
Class.
And yeah, I was really stoked on the film.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be in the fucking
it's mad, isn't
silver
it?
screen. So somebody was up and to the film. And I was like, what? And it's just I mean, I'd say the first series, the first episode of Dirty Sanchez, the movie, Dirty Vegan, and my sporting achievements.
What's
that's what I'm saying. I can't.
There's so much.
They're all so different.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean?
I get fascinated by people's mindsets. I'm fascinated by your mindset. You know, obviously you've done Dirty Sanchez and you did the film.
Just do loads of drugs.
Is that official? Is it?
Oh yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
We'll put that out there. I'll put a link so people.
Do more drugs.
What was your because the film came out in 2006. You were doing some charity stuff around then. So I seen that it was a 192-mile skate from Cardiff to Newquay.
Yeah.
That's fucking. I'm from down that way. That's fucking
Newquay,
bonkers.
Como.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you think?
Me and Dayton did it.
What made you think to do that?
For Cancer Research Wales at the time.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who came up with the idea. But the two of us we had Aid, who was my business partner now with all the shops and stuff. Yeah. He was driving, and we just fucking got on skateboards and made our way. We stopped off at various skate shops in different towns on the way.
Yeah.
And that's where they called me Cyborg. And is this Cyborg or Cyborg? And I didn't know what the fuck was on Cyborg. And I went, and I think that's what I found doing that. That's what I found, that I had something else that I thought I've got something here, because every day I got so focused on what I was doing, I couldn't stop pushing. I just go, tunnel vision, go. Dane's like, what the fuck have you been drinking?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, just fucking skating it. Let's go. And he said, I'm
jacked up on life.
Yeah, it's almost like I was jacked up on drugs.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I was just going. And it was almost like meditation. And they were just taking the piss out of me, like this cyborg or something. And I said Cyclops. And
oh, one eye.
It's not a fucking Cyclops, you dick. That's a fucking name with one eye.
Yeah.
But we did it. And that was a good laugh, and obviously Nicky had a laugh and had a party. Yeah. But I think I'm glad I did that, because that's where I think I found my other special power.
Passions.
Yeah, special power and passions.
Yeah.
I had the ability to switch off in pain.
And again, I'll get into the mindset of that, because I think that's where you talked about fear earlier, you're almost the opposite of that in some respects, where actually it's driving you and it's making you take that extra step, no matter how injured you are, how bad you feel.
Yeah,
you won't quit.
Yeah, but it's like my sister says, the most introverted extrovert I've ever met.
Yeah.
Away from it all,
you're quite quiet.
I'd be the life and soul of the party.
Yeah.
And then away from it,
Don't talk to me like.
Yeah, so don't win what mood I'm in or whatever. But,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm not just a 24-hour madman, if that makes any sense.
No.
But, you know, once it needs to be turned on,
Yeah, it's easy.
just turn
Second
on.
nature.
Yeah, and then she goes, "Oh,
Fucking.
okay, now, here we go. I know what switch he's pushed. Fucking hell. I'll sit there and put up with it. You see, fucking dickheads off.
When you just before you done that, when you did the film,
Yeah.
you were going abroad, weren't you, for the 7 Deadly Sins?
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble in any of the other countries?
Yeah, fucking right we did, yeah.
What sort of trouble?
We went to Russia, and that's
Yeah.
where we were doing the world record for the paintballs.
Yeah.
And it was so cold out there, it was like -30. Every time with your nose, they'd stick together.
Oh.
So those balls they was getting hit
They're
with
like fucking rocks by the
were
end, are they?
fucking rocks.
Yeah.
But anyway, they did that. Got fucking shot to fuck. And I just looked like I fucking had leprosy. And then we were at the Kremlin's, what they call that fucking thing, the big thing in Moscow.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
At the Kremlin, messing around, winding the babushkas up and stuff. Next thing we know, fucking, it was on GS Summit Day or something. Fucking all undercover president cars came over in a van. What the fuck? I thought it was a stitch up for filming.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. These guys, you come with us. And fucking
Jesus.
grabbed me, like, heavily.
Yeah.
Grabbed us, put it in the back of the van. And I did that. It was that moment then I looked at Dane's face. A complete look of fear in
Yeah.
his face. Said it to me, and he did the same to me. And I thought, this is game over. I'm going to be stuck in a Russian ship. We were dressed as Russian generals. As fucking Russian generals. We went to the fucking... went to the prison.
Yeah.
He fucking locked us up. He's going, you're locked in there, you're not coming out. I was like, what? And you speaking in fucking Russian. We had a translator with us.
Yeah.
A fixer, a translator.
Yeah.
And that's why we knew. He said, you fucking in there, blah, blah. And you could tell by the translator's face, he wasn't getting anywhere with him. But I
Yeah.
was like, oh, fuck. And I said, what's he saying? And he goes, they're really all pissed off the fact that you're just as Russian generals
Yeah.
and you're winding up the buskers in their country, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, they just kept going and going. And I thought literally, in a few hours, we meant to go in the airport to go to Bangkok.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to go to Bangkok.
I can
Love
imagine.
it. Yeah. And I was like, we're going to Bangkok. And they said, you can only worry about the fucking Bangkok because they want to get out of here first. I was like, well, yeah, that's a good idea. And anyway, in the end, they corrupt as fucking in Russia. And the producer had to give him $2,000.
Is that it?
Yeah, $2,000 you went out.
Well, cash, just.
Cash. So out we went.
And how was it?
Yeah, and we left and we went, right, fucking quick, get to the airport. As soon as we got on the flight, we went, can I have a whiskey, please? And me and Dave just went, cheers. Like, fucking, we got out of there. Like, but I looked, there's me still looking like a fucking
General.
leprosy person from all the vehicles, drinking fucking whiskey, but yeah, it was good. It was great.
That's fucking wild, mate. What was the one you did and you went and tried all the medicinal...
That was Sanchez Get High, that was.
Yeah, around the world. Where'd you go with that one again?
That was in Rio. We went to, it was a 5 or 6 hours drive inland from Rio. We went to like this recluse, what they call them?
Like a retreat.
Retreat, that's it.
Yeah.
And all the vegetables were all growing on the land.
Yeah,
and it was all tropical, and I was just like, wow, man. Like, and now, me in this stage of life, I'd fucking love to go there. Just out of the way from every inhuman you could think of.
Yeah.
But it was good, and then we started doing a ayahuasca trip.
Yeah.
And geez, man, I did the two shots. It tastes like shit, and I just sat there really waiting for it to happen. The shaman with a big gown on. Oh, ayahuasca, they were saying, and I was just like, and I went, boo. Whoa, shit, here we go. The floor was going. you're all coming alive, and I was just like, wow, and I felt really euphoric, and I thought, this is fucking lush. And then Dinks looked at me, he went, oh, there he goes, he's off. And then that lasted for about 5 minutes, and went. Everything just stopped.
Yeah. And
everyone just went to their own places, and I thought, I was down here, I sat down, and I went, whoa, what's this? I'm dead. And he went, what's wrong? I went, fuck, I'm fucked. And my mind just went lost and went crazy. It hit me. The second wind came, and that was the proper trip. And I was in such a bad state, they had to fucking help me to my bed. And I'm laying there, and I'm going, oh man, the trip got so strong that I didn't know what to do with them. Didn't know what to do with myself.
Bloody hell.
And Dave was packing his bags, and all I could do was the zip, and going zip, 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 and I'm going, fuck off. Like zip, 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 and then bang, 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 dip, zip, bang. And I was going, ah!
Played in your head, though?
Played in my head constantly, yeah. I was like, I'm fucking, like a DJ, winding stuff all the time. And he was like, you could sort of see him looking at me with his head going, and I thought,
Jesus.
I know what he's thinking. You think, shit, look at the state on him. So she went to go get the shaman to come and help me.
Fix you up, like?
Yeah, and she said, 4 days. And I just went,
fuck.
I can't be like this for 4 days. And then fucking Jim Hickey, the director, said, we need to go back to Rio to fly home. And I was like, dude, I'm going to be like, it's 12 hours. I said, I ain't sitting in no fucking van. He goes, you've got no choice. We have to. We've got to go to the next place. Acapulco, I think it was. I swear, what? So I spent my trip in the front seat of a van going through the jungle of fucking Brazil to get to just all the television because we were driving. All these things mental. We woke up and then didn't cut my fucking Gucci with the fucking piranha. Whilst I was still gonna come down from fucking fuck.
You couldn't fucking write that shit now.
No,
you wouldn't be allowed to do it, would you?
No, but it's great though. It's brilliant.
It's fucking, mate, it's mad. Like your mindset around it, just like laughing. It's fucking berserk.
But it's like, we did mushroom.
Yeah.
The shaving in Mexico, which was in the best setting. All open windows, building, all just like this old shanty town looking thing in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. And we took mushrooms of the gods.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, to them, these are not drugs.
No,
they're medicine.
Yeah.
And
hello.
Yes.
Hello.
They're medicine, and that's how they look at them. I mean, us Brits look at them as, ooh, fucking hell.
Can't do that. Yeah.
But, and I do believe that, hallucinogens are good drugs, especially for mental health and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go into that. I don't know much about it, but
in your experience,
the mushroom, exactly. But the mushrooms are brilliant.
Hello.
It was just a peaceful, nice trip.
Yeah.
And along with we did Japanese scat stuff in. My stitch inked up. I got some Japanese porn star to fucking shit on him. She was pissing all over him while she was squeezing her out. It was fuck. I was laughing my head off.
That's fucking berserk, mate.
Yeah.
Fair play to you. You're a bigger man than me, I think, for doing some of this stuff, eh? Talk to me about, so after all that, you did the was it 900-mile cycle Land's End to John O'Groats? That was after after your skating.
It was after
Tanuki, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is sort of like Sanchez's sort of chilled. The Sanchez thing that stopped.
Yeah.
The partying had gotten mental.
Yeah. And
that's the reasoning behind the transformation into fitness, because I put on weight. My skin was yellow, and it was just a nice reminder really that I needed to sort my life out. So that's when I went for the Cardiff half, trained for that, did it, really enjoyed it, and I trained. I sort of changed my addictions really.
Yeah.
I was still sort of enjoying a party.
Yeah, but just toned down a bit.
But into my party, but I trained hard, but my reward was a party.
Yeah, of course.
But I party hard as well, so it was almost like burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah.
But slowly but surely over the years, that handle has
Flip the other way.
Flip into the more of the healthy side rather than the other way.
Yeah.
But what was that question?
You said you cycled, didn't you, from Land's End
That's
to
it.
John O'Groats or the other way around?
Yeah, because the next thing then I had in my head was an Ironman, was 2011. That was.
Yeah.
Because I know next year is the 10th anniversary.
Okay.
So I thought, fucking, just do it. I signed up me, my brother, Alex, and Nathan, 4 of us. And what better way to fucking train for a Ironman than to run the whole country? So we did 30. It was me, Matthew Ryan, and Leo Sharp.
Yeah.
People don't know, and we just ran 34 miles a day for 30 days.
Fucking
And
mad.
it was that was a wicked experience.
What? I've done the Cardiff half a few years ago actually.
Yeah.
Probably about this weight, and I was sore the next day. What's your mindset there when you're 34 miles in? So that's obviously more than a marathon. Normal marathon's what, 26?
26, yeah.
Where's the fun in it?
Oh, there's loads.
Is there?
Yeah.
Talk me through it, because for me, I wouldn't find that fun, and I can imagine a lot of people out there wouldn't understand how that is fun, because obviously people's fun, it's objective, isn't it, what people think fun is?
You've got to realise that we had all day to do that 34 miles.
Yeah.
So we broke it up, and we had somebody in the camper van looking after it and cooking. So
Okay.
if they know, they drive 10 miles ahead and lay by, and we'd know then that our food is on the go. So we'd do 11 miles, sit down, eat, have a drink, clean yourself up, get out, you're fueled up, then ready, more, another 11 miles, and then it'd be 12 miles or whatever it was. And you do that 3 times a day. So you're eating, refueling, running.
Do you have physios not with you to keep your legs soft?
No, we didn't. No,
'Cause
but it did get to the point where we got so bad we had to get a physio on board.
Because surely you'd cramp up and your muscles
it did
retract.
Yeah, it did, and we had to have and when he touched down, that's all, he was screaming.
Yeah.
But we'd have nice baths when we could. We'd stay at a hotel if we could at some point. But I mean, as for the enjoyment of running, out of everything I do, the biggest buzz I get is off running.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a good question. I don't know. It doesn't happen very often, but they call it the runner's high.
Okay.
And as soon as it hits you, it's just the best. It's the best drug ever.
Yeah.
You just can't. You can't stop. You won't stop. And your mind and your body is full of so much positivity.
Yeah.
And
Endorphins
well-being and just everything, and it's like, wow, you either laugh your head, especially if you've got music on as well. It's almost like a kind of meditation.
Okay.
Everything's switched off.
Yeah.
You can't feel any pain.
Yeah.
And you're fucking running. And then after, I don't know, sometimes it lasts for quite a while, and then until you sort of quite a bit of time and sets in, and then that sort of switches your mind off it again.
Yeah.
What was that? And then it's gone.
Okay.
It's almost like trying to explain it.
Under a
like,
trance
it's
almost?
like trying to be it's like being in a dream.
Yeah.
And you wake up and oh no, I don't want to go with that. And you try and get back in, but you never can.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay. It's fascinating. I had a boxing match once, and that adrenaline and that high walking out, and I was fucked in the fight, but that walking out and everyone screaming, I say everyone, 400 or 500 people screaming your name and all that, like I felt that, but I've never ever felt it from like a
Sport.
Cardiff half or even rugby. Like boxing's the one where I have, and I'd compare that first fight probably to any night I've had in any country, Vegas, Ibiza, whatever. And that high was, and you almost try and chase that then, I suppose.
But I don't. Drug highs, they're shit compared to that runner's high. I'm not joking either. I really fucking enjoy it. I mean, it gets me so much sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll be crying. That's how good it is.
How passionate you are about it.
Yeah, everything just takes over.
Yeah.
It's lush. And it does, like I said, it doesn't happen very often. But when it does happen, just make the most of it.
Just keep on fucking
even
going.
if you were only meant to go for a 3 mile run today, sorry, I was run as high. I just fucking kept going and just utilise it. Because I did the same when I did the 10 Ironman things.
Yeah.
To the point I stuck Motorhead on. I get the same with music as well.
Yeah.
Stick Motorhead on, and you could be in so much agony.
Yeah.
You get lost in music and like a meditative trance
Yeah,
kind of way.
I can fully get that.
Yeah, and you're listening and loving the music, and that music's putting you in such a good mood.
Yeah.
Like the thought of running, if anything, you go faster. You pick up your pace.
I think that I did the half marathon with Polly. Obviously, who put us in touch, and her and her brother-in-law and that carried a huge speaker. That's it.
And that fucking and it Bruce sings the next song. Oh, I love this song, and you're happy.
But when we were at the far end of the barrage, coming back towards where the galley is now, and about to come across Custom House, it stopped working, and I just fucking dropped. And I was like, and we were only say, I don't know, a few miles in or whatever, because you're only 3 or 4 miles in at that point.
Yeah.
And I fucking dropped. And then it started going again, and I was like, I'm ready to go again. And like, even in the gym the other day, like, my missus was laughing at me, like I'm on my last set, I'm sweating, I'm heavy, I'm fucked. And then I think it was Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I know that from boxing when Klitschko used to have it. And I was just like,
put yourself in that position. Then,
I can feel the hairs back of my neck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've got this now. And music for me, it's been with me at my darkest times and my best times.
Yeah.
And I can hear songs. I know where I was when I heard that song. Yeah. Whether I was 18 in Oceana back in Plymouth, or I heard it for the first time at my mate's house when I was 13, or Mr. Brightside when I was in sixth form or whatever.
It takes you back to good places.
Yeah, or not always good places, but places that you've grown from as well.
Yeah.
And that's why I get so fascinated with people's mindsets. Because
but I always find it like when I'm in massive pain when I'm doing like proper long distance running.
Yeah.
Because running is the only time you can put headphones on. Don't do it on a bike. It's fucking dangerous. But things like Welsh male voice choir.
Yeah.
That just fucking gets me there, and it's just because it's I love the sound of the Welsh voice choir, Mafanwy, fucking Calon Lan, and Welsh national anthem.
Yeah.
The copy of it from the stadium, Prince Valley Stadium, where it just goes off. Little things like that make me fucking, because I did half marathon after I'd done it was on a 260 mile fucking run I had to do. I think I did the fastest lap of I did half marathon, but without feeling any pain. I was just locked in for the half marathon. I woke up and went, how much did I do? What fucking 30 miles? I felt great though.
It's mad. It's fascinating.
It's the power, like it just goes to show how powerful your brain is. Yeah. Because you feel pain, because if you can feel it, you want it. If you don't want to hear it, if you don't want to feel it, you've just got to learn how to switch your mind to either meditate and concentrate on the music, take that off your mind, and you'll be fine.
And have you ever seen anyone to help you with that, or is that something that you've just developed over time through trial and error? Trial and error.
No, I haven't purposely.
Because some people would pay to have that mindset and shift change from, people say that the body will give up before the mind does.
Oh, completely.
And lots of people will give in to that. But I probably, in certain situations, I have 100%. You've given up and then you've gone, actually, it's all right. It's not going to, I'm not dying and my legs aren't broken.
Yeah.
It's fine. I get on with it. Mm. And that might, I sometimes feel it's maybe not inherent, but it's definitely intrinsic. You might not have had it passed down from a generation or whatever, but it's definitely an internal thing that gets you going, whatever that might be.
I think we've all got it. We can get that high, right? Because I honestly think it's something to do with your mind and your adrenaline. What do you call it?
Is it endorphins?
Endorphins.
Endorphins, yeah.
Well, it's a drug,
when you're
innit?
exercising, yeah.
And I reckon as soon as that floods your body with endorphins, you just takes over, doesn't it?
It's mad, mate.
I think with a lot of people, you just got to find out how to, when you've got it, when it's hit you, and capitalise on it.
Fucking store it. And
I'm no doctor or professional, but
you don't have to be.
I know when it happens for me.
Exactly.
And I'm just right.
It's your experience.
And then I just try and fucking don't want to speak to anyone. I just want to fucking be on my own.
In the zone. Yeah. Would you class yourself? So you did 30 halves in 30 days. Obviously, you 10 Ironmans in 10 days, and loads of other charity stuff as well.
Yeah.
Would you class yourself now as like an elite athlete?
No.
Would you not? See, I would. No. To compete an Ironman on its own. So my mates have trained from and done them now. I couldn't imagine me doing it. Now, maybe not elite as in performing against the elite fastest in the world at it, but to do 10 in 10 days is not a normal sporting task.
I think out of the fam, because it's a very small family of endurance triathletes, and we all know one another. Yeah. We all go to the same races because not many people do them. And I've seen over the last 2 years these races like the doubles, the triples. Yeah. When I first started doing, there was 10 names on the for the double, Brutal in Snowdon. Yeah. And last year there was 30.
Okay, so it's growing.
It's growing, and obviously that's thanks to social media. People are like, I'll give this a go now. But would you say Ironman again? What do you say, Alfred?
An elite athlete, like for me, to do 10 Ironmans in 10 days.
That is the elite of the Ironman. That, as when it comes to Ironmans, that's the
gold standard.
The gold, to do the 10. Yeah. Because when we first started, my brother telling me, saying, "Oh, just do a decker one day." I said, "What's that?" I said, "It's 10 Ironman in 10 days." I went, "Fuck that." But then we should get on the road. You do doubles, triples. I think I could do this, and I suppose.
See, so for me, I would guess the average person out there to do one Ironman is fuck that. That is, I've done a half marathon. I couldn't imagine me wanting to.
You could. You just got to remind them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is a mindset.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's no way doing it if you don't want to do something.
And I don't know if I would get the enjoyment from it because I personally don't enjoy that. I enjoy other things though, right, and probably would give that time. Yeah. Like, I've found boxing far too late. If I'd have found it as a kid, I'd have loved to have seen. I might not have made it, but I would have been better. Yeah. To do 10 in 10, like the mindset, because the way you talk, you don't talk like an elite athlete where. I've had Joe Cordina on here, or the rugby players, and they're training, nutrition, blah, 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 blah. Yours is more, I love it, so I'm going to do it. Theirs is more, I'm getting told to train like this, told to train like that. The mindset seems slightly different, but the drive seems as passionate as an elite level athlete. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I eat a really good diet anyway. Yeah. I eat a really good balanced vegan diet. Yeah. And I don't care what anyone says. Any media out there say that you're going to be weak. It's bollocks. I mean, I think I've proven you wrong quite a few times to say that. That's just a fucking myth. Yeah. To me, I train. I used to have a coach, Mark Whittle. But I just sort of, it's all a case of, I did that 10 without really the training I should have done. I just thought, well, see what happens.
Just not going to quit.
Yeah, and I just thought, well, I know what my mind's like. I know my mind won't give up easy. Something really bad would have to happen for me to. I mean, I knew I wouldn't win it,
but to compete it.
I knew I wouldn't win it, and to me, I didn't want to win it.
No.
I just wanted to complete it. But if I won at the same time, fucking brilliant. That's just a Brucey bonus.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was really proud of my performance because. Considering I didn't put that many hours in, and I managed to get fourth, I was proper, I was stoked, and it was.
It's berserk, mate.
I tell you what, man. I mean, I can't even describe to anyone. The pain was non-stop for 10 days. I couldn't sleep because I was my body was so fucked. I mean, I was on the bike 21 hours a day, 3 hours sleep, and every time because it was so warm, I had to keep cleaning my gooch stuff for getting infected.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you wake up after that 3 hours, you don't want to get out of bed. It's fucking good.
Well, you physically can't probably. You're probably stiff as a board.
Yeah, stiff as a board. Your gooch, it's
red raw.
Well, the skin's gone. They ripped all the skin off there,
Jesus.
and then these huge one. I just thought, got the bike out, and it took me about 4 loops. I think the bike was 7-mile loops.
Yeah.
I think it took me about 4 loops before I could properly sit down on my ass again.
Jesus Christ!
I think that's how painful it was, and you just end up sitting on this, and then you do this with that arm, just you work all comfortable places.
Yeah.
And it was like 5 days, 21 hours a day, and when you got into the confinement, when you go over the timer mat, you have all their supporters, other supporters, and your friends, and that's where you feed up. Then off you go again. It's
amazing. I'm going to try and get down to long weekend. Is it long course weekend in Tenby? But a few of my mates are going to do it this year.
That'd be good. Swim one day, bike the next,
I think
run next. It's a good weekend.
They do.
At least you can have a few beers and not.
Yeah. Well, like a few of my mates have done it before, and it looks because it's heaving down there. Because even though it's not one of those sports now that everyone can just jump in and join in, because it is quite technical. You're learning to swim, sea swimming, riding a bike,
sea swimming is different to fucking swimming pool.
Exactly. Of course it is. You're fighting against the current straight away.
Yeah, someone just fucking swimming right out there, sir.
Oh, wait. Should we go?
Got the tough, man.
There's a little pier out there where you can get on your dinghies.
I was going to say that's where all the rowing comes.
It's the rowing centre.
Does people swim there?
No, they don't swim it. No. I've been in there once, mate, after a night out. Yeah.
Was it?
Well,
was it deep?
Well, I didn't touch a floor.
Oh, fucking go in there.
But I don't know.
Get a wetsuit and go up and down there.
Oh, fucking hell, are you mad or what?
Ah, fuck you, bro.
I'll watch you do it,
But
pal.
actually, you know, the whitewater rafting.
Yeah, that's down there.
They do the swimming thing. They start when the season starts.
Yeah.
They do every
rapids,
Thursday. No, it's in the bottom, the holding sink.
Oh, okay.
Every Thursday and Saturday in the morning, they do. You do swimming laps. And it's fucking heaving full of triathletes.
Is it?
Yeah. So if you want to do swim, get down there.
It's got my utmost respect for the people who do it. Talk to me about why'd you become vegan? What was that about? Health, environment.
I just couldn't fucking kill. I just couldn't support the kill of animals anymore.
Was it?
It's mainly animal based. I love animals.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them to bits.
Yeah.
And it's not until you say I love animals and then you just realise, you go, what the fuck have I got? What the fuck am I eating them then?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't eat my missus. Well, I do. But
it's different.
I don't chop her up. Do you know what I mean? But there was a lot of a lot of endurance athletes who were vegan.
Okay.
So I thought, I wonder why that was, and I started looking it up. And I really just got him as well, Lemmy.
Yeah.
And I started researching it, and I just did this all starting to make a little bit of sense here. You know, and ever since for kids, you're told, you know, milk's good for you, meat's good for you. And I was reading all this stuff, and I just thought, they just conned us into fucking. Because you know, cow's milk is for a calf, a baby calf. But they rip the baby away from them,
straight on,
and we steal their fucking milk.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just read it up, started getting clued up about it, and then somebody said, watch Cowspiracy. And
on Netflix.
Yeah, and somebody said, what? Yeah, we're talking about doggies, yeah. Animals, yeah. I'm not going to kill you, no.
Hello.
And, I watched it, and I thought veganism was just people who didn't eat meat, dairy and milk. And when I watched that, I just opened my eyes and realised what eating meat did for our planet and everything else. And the next stage went vegan.
Off cold turkey stuff.
Cold turkey
is fucking.
Yeah, if I'm going in, I'm going in. I'm not fucking taking it on the side.
Yeah.
But I with my cooking background, I thought, I looked at YouTube and internet ideas and stuff.
And you've got so much now at your fingertips, haven't you? To be able to...
exactly. And when I went onto YouTube, I just looked at the vegan site, and I thought, fucking, what a bunch of boring fuckers.
Yeah.
I thought, this, and I saw market. I thought, this needs somebody to be having a laugh, and that's why I started Pritchard proper vegan cooking.
Yeah.
And just did it my way, and people liked it, and then BBC came knocking, and Dirty Vegan came out there.
Yeah. You've got 2 books now, haven't you?
2 books, 2 CDs, 2 books.
Yeah. And do you get recognised more now for that or for the Dirty Sanchez stuff? What do people
Right, when Dirty Sanchez came out, it was mental.
Yeah.
Like mental. I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And it was all about the young generation, and all they wanted to do was get fucked up and fucking smash a bottle in there. Can I slap you? No, you can't. You slap me, I'll knock you out.
But I'll slap you back, yeah.
But, oh, wicked, will you? Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, no, fucking
Fuck's
sure,
sake.
and fucking you see
Yeah.
me. And it drinks and this and that, and yeah. But this time around, it's quite good, because it's normally middle-aged mothers. It's yummy mummies coming up to me. Oh, I like your show. Can you come over my house and cook some food?
Yeah.
I don't think my fiancé would be happy. But now it's the older generation and kids and stuff.
And do you?
Which is good, because all the kids are like, oh, love your show.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's on
And they know
apps.
you. They know
It's
you
on-
something different now. Don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good for them, because at least they're enjoying a vegan show
Yeah.
and seeing the science and everything behind
Yeah,
the
yeah.
vegan diet. So it helps them with their minds. But it's
Yeah.
all about sort of educating the younger generation,
Yeah.
hoping they'll tell their parents, I want to do this vegan, I want to go
Yeah,
vegan.
yeah.
And from the feedback I've had of a lot of people, a lot of kids have done that.
I've not gone vegan, but I've definitely, me and my missus, I don't drink, I haven't drunk milk for years. I've held back now on cheese, eggs will still have, but I won't eat pork now.
Yeah.
I used to eat a lot of pork, and over the last month or so, I've kind of gone the other way now, and I'm starting to hold back a bit on it now. Also trying to watch my calories a bit more.
Yeah.
Obviously some meats are really calorific, aren't they? But it doesn't quite fill you up.
Yeah, it's just, as soon as you see your fucking meat comes from what the animals go through.
And that's the
just
thing.
Like, wow.
I suppose
I'm
most
sure you
people,
can just turn on Facebook, there's plenty of things on there.
yeah, most people would blank it because they haven't got to deal with it. You just go in, you buy a chicken or whatever, and
Well, it's
if someone said to me, "You've got to cut that animal up now, cow, chicken, whatever, eat it if you want, but you've got to cut it, cook it, skin it, clean it." I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but then that's all these fucking people give it the big one,
Yeah.
and then when somebody tells them to fucking cut their fucking bacon, oh, I'm not doing that. So
Yeah.
like, well, shut up then, you fucking hard knock pussy fuck.
Class. Do you obviously you got your tattoo shop and your barber shop and all that as well.
Yeah.
What's next for you? What's coming up?
Nothing else.
Quiet life.
No, let's just wait for this virus to blow over, see what happens economy wise.
Yeah.
And then the trouble with me, see, I've got to know when to stop.
Yeah. Do you get bored
I can't
easily?
stop. Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
I can't, I can't stop. Like, the shop in Cardiff's going fucking brilliantly. We're like into a 6 year.
Yeah.
Without just trying to get an agreement with the landlord to renew the lease and stuff. The team took 6 years to build up. We've got a brilliant team at the moment, and shop in Bargoed, that's doing really well.
Yeah.
Chop Shop has just opened, which is like the doggy version of the barber shop.
Yeah.
We had a slow little start there, but it's like basically it's like the barbers. You're gonna pick a barber which you like, and you stick with them.
Yeah.
And now I think we've been open six months in Chop Shop.
Yeah.
And I can see it now every week. There's new customers. So hopefully by the end of the year we'll have a decent client base.
Yeah.
Another groomer, and happy days. But you've got to, you should never open a business and expect to earn profits straight away. It's not going to happen.
No, of course not.
You've got to work at it until 3-4 years down the line.
How involved are you in the business side of things now?
Pardon?
How involved are you on that business side of things? You said
I'm not a very good businessman. I can see them.
Yeah.
I can see a good business.
Yeah.
But when it comes to it, I'm not.
There's other people who look after that.
Well, Adrian Rock used to be our tour manager.
Yeah.
He's like I'm like the good cop, he's the bad cop.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good team to have when it comes to business.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause if you had two the same, I mean, but so he looks after him and Miles, the head barber. Miles, the head barber, he makes sure all the barber and stuff and everything's all cool in the shop. And he just looks after all the other shops. So when I go off doing my whatever it is, cooking demo, well, he drives me to the cooking demos as well if we got one on.
Yeah.
Or events that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to have mates that you can trust.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
they are few and far between, I think.
Yeah, because they are very far and few in between.
Ones that you can trust with your life as such, you know.
Yeah, and I can trust Abe with all money.
Yeah.
And Miles. Well, that's why you picked. That's why you picked them for that reason.
Yeah.
And it's just, and it leaves a lot of. So I don't have to worry about my time because. Well, I don't. I never worry once about it. It never comes into my mind.
Yeah.
Has a Nick money or has Miles Nick, because it won't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just nice to have those two people who've got my back while I go off doing other things.
Would you say you're happy? Like really happy, truly happy?
No.
No?
No.
You come across that you're enjoying life then.
Yeah, I do enjoy life, but I'm a complicated git.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can see your mind is here, there and everywhere and you're thinking about 3 things at once but saying something different again. Yeah. I can see that in you as you're talking.
Yeah, I'm fucking bonkers.
I think all the best geniuses had that little bit of about them. I don't know what you would call it, but a little bit of nuts about them maybe. Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't say I'm not happy because I got a roof over my head.
Yeah.
I got a great team of people in the shops and stuff. And I got Aid, my mate, and Miles, who I can talk to at any point.
Yeah.
And I'm always honest with them.
Yeah.
Like if I've done something wrong, I tell them. I still fight with my addiction to cocaine and alcohol and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And hence what we got the
0%.
0%. But no, the last 2 days have been going. But I've had some bad news, and I know it's no excuse. But I hit the bottle. But I think I did 10 bottles of wine in 2 days.
Jesus Christ!
And see, that's when I go in, I can't stop. Yeah, and that's the worst thing. And now, as soon as I get training, for this, I'm doing the Quinn in September. Which is 5 Ironman, 5 days in Snowdonia. The elevations be stupid. So as soon as I get training into that, I'll be
tunnel vision, blinkers on.
I'm going in for that. But at the moment, I'm sort of just.
You need a focus. You need a focus.
I need focus. Yeah. I'm
okay.
potting around waiting for that.
Yeah.
Because the doctor said I can run at the end of this month, but I might just start a little bit earlier.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Well, we'll put this out after. Mate, I want to finish up. Honestly, mate, I'm fascinated by this today. I want to finish up. I've got some questions that the guys on Instagram have sent me some stuff, right? So you don't have to answer. You can answer however you want. Most of them are right, to be fair. If you could only listen to 3 bands or solo artists for the rest of your life, who would they be?
Queen, Motorhead, Welsh Male Voice Choir.
Welsh Male Voice Choir, you said already.
Motorhead.
Yeah, why Queen. Motorhead and Queen? You said about the
Motorhead. I went to see him 10 years ago. I went to see him years ago, me and Date.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe the fucking sound. In the Newport Centre. And I remember the guy next to us had a box of snuff. I thought, did this do anything? Yeah. No.
Have you go.
And we just we did so much of it. Our Pritchard just covered in snuff. And I thought, I like that band. And then I just, in the end, some 10 times, got to know Phil Campbell, and then there's some stories I don't think it's for this stuff though, but backstage stories.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Wink, wink. But
I can imagine.
Phil's a great guy. Mickey D as well. Never got to meet Lemmy, but I just loved their sound.
Yeah.
And I loved exactly what they were all about.
Yeah.
And I loved what Lemmy I thought about politicians and the way he spoke about drugs. He was well read. He was very bright.
Clever bloke, yeah.
Very clever. Queen, because I was a member of the Queen Factor when I was 14.
Okay.
I love Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I think he's most probably the best showman on earth.
Yeah.
Always will be.
Did you enjoy Bohemian Rhapsody? Have you seen that?
Yep, seen it. Loved
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. I mean, I think that that was the best moment in music ever. And every time Live Aid. Every time I get drunk and I go home, that is the first song I put on all the time. And I still, as soon as he hits the piano, ding, 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 I just get goosebumps. And that's like, I must have seen it fucking 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But it still gives me the same buzz.
Class.
And whilst my voice quiet, just because it just touches my heart every time I hear it, and it just reminds me of home.
And I would say, you know, when you said earlier about the stadium, that Principality Stadium on match day when Wales are playing, like England Wales or whatever, it's the best stadium in the world.
When we're playing English.
I'm English, right?
Oh, you? But fuck off. I'm going on.
But even I will say, give me Wales England in Wales over England Wales in England every day of the week. It's unbelievable in there. Fucking class.
Atmosphere.
Different level. What's the toughest endurance challenge you've done out of all of them? What was the one that physically almost stopped you? Or
10.
The 10 in 10?
10, yeah.
Fucking unbelievable. I honestly can't get my head around it. One of my friends, Blooms Eats, so she's not actually full vegan, but she has done Veganuary and a lot of vegan based meals on Instagram. If you were cooking someone a vegan 3-course meal, what would it be?
A vegan 3-course meal. Well, it'd have to be a mushroom starter, wouldn't it?
Mushroom starter.
I got this thing with mushrooms. I had some mushrooms early.
Did you? You did the garlic mushrooms on Dirty Vegan, actually, didn't you?
That's it, yeah. But I'd give them a nice bruschetta.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Just the freshness of bruschetta. It's and I love tomatoes.
Yeah.
I love garlic.
Yeah.
I love basil, sorry.
Basil, yeah.
And maybe some capers on it as well. And then I do... something a mushroom ragu with some nice mashed polenta.
Nice.
It's in my book. It's just the beauty that is. As for pudding, vegan panna cotta. I like the meringues you made actually.
Huh? I like the meringues you made. It
baffled they're really hard
with the cakes and the meringues. That baffled me because you would go to Cardiff
Met.
You went to Cardiff Met and they did the science behind it.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck do you make a cake without?
Well, do you know, if the can of chickpeas, this is how it works. Right?
Yeah.
The can of chickpeas, the older all the chickpeas, there's protein in chickpeas, and the protein gets released into the water. Hence giving, like the eggs, protein.
Yeah. Obviously
so the older the can of chickpeas, the better the juice because there's more protein in there, and which will give you a better meringue.
Perfect.
But they're still very hard to do.
Yeah. I like that, mate. Who's Old Crow Cycling Club? Who's Old Crow Cycling Club?
Crow.
They messaged him. Is a French stick taller than Miles O'Keefe?
But he's a beauty, he is. He's hilarious.
I didn't have a fucking clue. I tried Googling like who it was.
No. He comes in the shop, he does. He just takes a piss out of Miles at the barber. His French stick bigger than Miles. Yeah, it is.
Okay, there we are. That's what we need.
Sorry, Miles.
What's the motivation to smash it? So, what is your motivation now moving forward to keep doing these endurance events? What is it? What gets you out of bed to keep doing them?
Because I want to do 20 in one go next.
20 and 20.
20 and 20, and then finish.
Finish in Cardiff.
Yeah. Well, in the basin. Yeah, I'll
just do it around here every day, is it?
It's flat.
Oh, okay, got you. Joe, always a little further, Philly Smalls, do you know?
Yeah.
He's a good bloke. He sorted me out there. He's a fucking good lad.
Oh, did he? Do you know Philly, Jim?
Yeah, he trains in the gym boxing with us.
Oh, does he?
So he was looking after Joe.
He looks after Johnny,
That's it. So we were backstage with Jonas.
I've had some good fucking 3 days with him, I have.
So his question was, when was the last 3-day session? You can say what you want or not, pal. I don't care. It's up to you. Keep it fucking off if you want.
No.
I think your reaction says it all.
let's just say, I know it's a shit excuse, and I had some really. Well, do you know what? When I did my back,
Yeah.
and I locked myself in my house, I was gutted.
Yeah.
My head went south. Yeah, then.
It's hard to keep that motivation up when you.
Yeah, and
it's
I
doing
just, what my, you know what my problem is? I'm like, and I'm just, because I know I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I grab that bottle and I do a bottle of wine, half hour or less.
Yeah.
Another, and then I bollocks, and then I fucking chase it, and then I chase it out.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, 3 days later, I'm fucking going, what have I done?
Fuck.
So that was just for Christmas.
Was it? I think. Do you know, I've not been there in that situation, but I can see how people get in that situation. What I would.
Would you've tasted something like that?
Oh yeah, no, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I've got my own I've had my own vices in the past, and
yeah,
we've
all got our own.
I was say we've all got our own vices. Yeah. What I find amazing,
some are good, some are bad.
What I find amazing is how people, what's their why to snap out of it, and everyone's is different. And you know, I've got a little girl I've got to look after and all that other stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I know what my purpose and why is, and that's the thing I find. No matter how dark it gets, it's the people who can bounce back. Yeah. And go, right, that's what I'm doing next now. This is where.
Yeah, it's when it's when I see people like Lemmy and my staff, my jobs.
Yeah,
I got such responsibility. I just that kind of life. Well, I left that life because it got my mind doesn't agree with it anymore.
Yeah, it's not
sustainable. It just sends me whoop down there, and
I
don't want to be sectioned either.
It's a fast race to the bottom.
And there's. He'll catch you before you fucking know. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, fair play.
Trust him to ask that. Fully, you
I'll bring him after this though. What was the most painful Dirty Sanchez stunt?
Getting shot at point blank range in Prague and a bullet went through my arm.
Jesus Christ.
With a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah.
And so it went a little bit wrong.
And it glanced off, did it?
Well, no, so the sort of dented so much to hit my skin.
Yeah.
And then one of the bullets went
ricocheted
through
there. Jesus Christ.
All they had on was a pair of sunglasses. And the guy was like that. I went, fuck, and the adrenaline was banging. I was just rushing like a right one. But yeah, I wouldn't do that again. And when I realised how claustrophobic I was, and ever since that day it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
When I thought it'd be funny for them to gaffer tape me to a ladder, and put you got a river like that, river at the bottom, and then put the ladder doing going
across like a ledge.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but then they tied me down, and I just
stuck there.
I freaked, like big time freaked.
I'm not surprised.
Screamed my head off. Even Dent could see it in my eyes. And fucking ripped me out as quick as possible because you can see me losing it.
You're not in any control there whatsoever.
No. And I was just I was so scared. Just go through me now thinking about it.
No thanks. Last one. This has been coming since the beginning. Did you ever cover up the I Love Dainton on your cock?
No. it's fucking still there. It's bloody every time I crack one off, I fucking just like Dayton's name in big writing and all the cums dripping down his name. It's like I phoned up Dave said a wank again, it dripped on your name. He went, put the phone down, you're a I keep winding him up all the time, but if we were going to have a second film, I was going to have it lasered off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then, but he would go, oh, thank fuck for that. And then it's like, but I've had it somewhere else. And it's going to turn round and I was going to have it around my ring instead. So he'd be like, that's even fucking worse. That's where you're meant to place your cock if you're a fucking... I said, well, place your cock there then. You're going to go, you fucking wrong.
Mate, fair play to you, pal. Mate, thank you so much for coming in. What an absolute legend! Thanks for
asking.
It's been amazing to see the mindset, and all I can say is best of luck for everything. Obviously, good luck with all the all the Dirty Vegan and all the shops and stuff. And
cheers, man.
Hopefully, we'll cross paths again. All right.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks, mate. Take it easy.